morning, students. Today we start with the condition for pair of lines. In the previous lecture, we have seen about the lines are parallel, lines are perpendicular, lines are intersecting, angle between the lines. But today we want to express that whether the given equation represent the pair of lines first of all, and then the subsidiary questions to be asked on it. So here we know that the general equation of the line is ax square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c plus that is ax square plus twice hxy plus dy square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of the pair of lines. Now here we want to show that whether this, what is the condition for this equation that represent the pair of lines, means it represents the pair of lines. What is the condition? So here on this equation we obtain the condition. We collect all the coefficients of x, y and constants here. So here ABC to be written in the determinant form in the diagonal position, and whatever your f, g and h, that is written in this manner, f, g, h, f, g, h, and it is equated to 0. If you don't remember this format, so you can remember this expanded form also. This is also very easy. This is ABC plus twice FGS minus AX square minus BG square minus CX square is equal to 0. Means you have to obtain all the values of ABC and FGH from the given equation. I don't say it is a pair of lines, because it is only an equation. We want to prove that it represents a pair of lines. Put all the values of ABC and FGH in this equation and equate it to the 0. If your right hand side comes to the 0, we can say that it represents the pair of straight lines. Definitely you can say. So we take one of the example and we apply that condition here. Find the value of k. So here first of all we want to find out the value of unknown. This is k. If the equation 2x square plus 4xy minus 2y square plus 4x plus 8y plus k is equal to 0 represents a pair of lines. Now the question is that this given equation represents the pair of lines that is given here, and you want to find out the value of unknown k. So again we write the given equation here and we find the values comparing this equation with this general equation. We don't write this general equation again and again. So we know that a is equal to 2, b is equal to, that is minus 2. So we have written here b is equal to minus 2. Then c is equal to k, c is equal to k, twice h is equal to 4, twice h is equal to 4. This is 4, so therefore it implies h is equal to 2. Twice g is equal to 4, this implies g is equal to 2. Twice h is equal to 8, this implies h is equal to 4. So in this way, all the values of ABC and FGH are obtained here comparing with the general equation. Now we apply the condition here. We know the condition ABC plus twice FGH minus AX square minus BG square minus CH square is equal to 0. So we put the values of ABC here. So A is 2, B is minus 2 and C is k. Then twice FGH, 2 into F is 4, G is 2 and H is 2. So you can, H is 2, F is 4, G is 2. So in this way we can put the values here. Then minus BG square, your B is 2 and G is 4, so it will be 4 square minus A is 2 and F is 4, it's 4 square. Then B is minus 2, G is 2, therefore it is 2 square. Minus C is k and your H is 2, it is 2 square. So we simplify this. So what do you get here? This is 2 into minus 2 minus 4k is there. Minus 4k is written. Then we simplify this 2 into 4 is 4, 16. 16 into 2, that is plus 32 here. Then we simplify this. 4 square is 16. 16 into 2 minus 32. Minus 32 is there. Then here minus into minus plus 2 and 2 square is 4, that is 4 into 2 is 8, that is plus 8 is here. And in the last 2 square is 4, 4 into k is 4, and that is minus 4k. So we collect the terms in k, that is minus 8k plus 32 minus 32 gets cancelled. So here plus 8 equal to 0. Minus gets cancelled. We divide by 8, you will get 1, that is k is equal to 1. So in this way, we can apply this condition for the pair of lines to find the value of unknown a. Now, again we take angle between the pair of lines. So you must have the knowledge. This is the equation of pair of lines passing through any point, and we have already seen that x square plus twice hx square plus by square is equal to 0. It is the lines passing through the origin. And the formula for the acute angle between this pair and passing through the origin is same. Therefore, we use this formula for the acute angle between the lines. So, in the equation, in the general, that is the form, in general form passing through any point is given x square minus 6xy plus 5y square plus 10x minus 14y plus 9 is equal to 0. So, given equation we have written here. Then again collect, we want to find out the acute angle between the lines, so we need only AB and H, because your formula is tan theta is equal to mod of point square root of S square minus AB upon A plus B. What is S square minus AB? What is A plus B? That we have seen in the last period, because we know that S square minus AB is equal to 0, that is the condition for the parallel lines. A plus B is equal to 0 represent the condition for perpendicular lines. S square minus AB is not equal to 0, it represents the intersecting lines. All these conditions are seen about the S square minus AB and A plus B. So here we apply this formula, so we put the value, that is H is minus 3, so this we put the value in this formula. Minus 3 square minus value of A is 1, B is 5, so it comes to be 2 into 9 minus 5 divided by 6, A plus B, that is 1 plus 5. And therefore, tan theta is equal to 2 into 9 minus 5 is 4, so it is square root of 4. And divided by 6, it is square root of 4 is 2 into 2. And this we simplify, it gets simplified here, it comes 3 here, so it is 2 by 3. So in this way we got here tan theta is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the value of tan theta, but in the question you want to find out the acute angle between the pair of lines. Therefore theta is equal to tan inverse 2 by 3. This is the required angle. So in this way we can use the same formula for the pair of lines passing through the origin as well as passing through any point. So we stop here. Thank you.